Hi everyone, today I have a project share that I want to show you. This is an altered bag. It's a canvas bag that I bought from Hobby Lobby. So let me just start quickly and show you all the materials and step by step how I altered this bag. Okay, so first of all, I bought this fabric from Joann's fabric store. It's like a crochet fabric, and it feels kind of like wool, not wool, yarn, sort of like yarn. Okay, so I attached a piece of this fabric onto the back of the bag, so you could see. Okay, then I attached this trim up here, which is this one. I got this from Hobby Lobby, and so I did on the bottom of the purse there and on the top. Okay, then I attached this bow applique in the middle, right there. And I also put my attach my tag. Okay, so for the handles I attached this trim, which I ran out of. It's one from Hobby Lobby as well. I'll give you the number quickly, just in case you may want to, if you have a Hobby Lobby nearby, you may want to find it. It's SKU number 1557222. Okay, and it was $2.99 for 2 yards. So that's this trim, which I attached to the sides of the bag and to the handles. Okay, and here at the bottom of the handles I popped 2 rosettes that I bought from Michael's a long time ago. Okay, on the inside of the bag I really wanted the edge to have a nice finish, so I attached this ribbon, which is fabric ribbon. It's so pretty, very shabby chic colors and patterns, and this was on sale. Original price was $3.99, but I got it for 99 cents, so very nice for this kind of project. So I attached this here, and this is how it looks like inside. Okay, so I'm going to turn this purse around, purse or bag, and this is what it looks like in front. Okay, so let me see if I should zoom out or in. Well, okay. I started off by attaching a doily, which was very similar to this one here. Okay, so very similar to this, and to this doily I attached 1 layer of felt, and also on top of that I attached the image, this image, which I printed off Pinterest. Let me zoom in so you could see that image. I think she's so beautiful. She has such a sweet face. I just adore this image. She's so benign and innocent looking. I just love it. Love the image. Okay, so anyway, so after all these layers were attached, the felt and the image, then I attached all of that onto the bag, and on the bottom of all around the doily, there was these flowers, as you can see. See that? So I didn't need all those flowers all around, so I just cut the ones around the doily and only kept the ones on the bottom, because I think this could be like the dangle. I think it's pretty. So after that was done, then I attached this trim, this gathered trim, which I avocado dyed, and it came out a very lovely dusty pink, so you can see. And I attached this pink, it's a very pastel pink pearl trim, which I got from Hobby Lobby. This is the one. Okay, and on top here, on top of the image, I popped a little bow with a, and then I popped a flat back pearl. The bow was originally this color, like a not bubblegum pink, but sort of like that, and I wanted to tone it down, so I tea dyed the bow, and so that's this color. Okay, then I started placing all of these flowers. I handmade them for the most part. Let me begin here, up here. These not organza, these are chiffon flowers with a pearl in the middle. You can see those there. Okay, I got those from Hobby Lobby. They were sale at half off, and so was this little like a tool with sprays, pearl sprays. I got these two from Hobby Lobby at half off. They always have sales, so go check them out. So that was these. Okay, that was that, and then I made this flower right here, this little one. And what I did was I bought this spool from the dollar store. I think it was Dollar Tree. See, $1 for 3 yards, and out of one spool I was able to get 3 of these flowers I made, and I got a little extra left over for whatever other projects. So what I did was I gathered the lace trim, and then, you know, little by little I started making flowers and attaching them with the glue gun, and I popped one of these embellishments right in the middle, and that's how I got my flower. Most of you ladies know how to make these things, but I'm just explaining this for those who are new and don't know how to make these sort of things. Okay, then I made this other flower, same concept. I gathered this trim and with a needle and thread, and then I glued with the hot glue, gave it a shape of a flower, and again I popped one of these embellishments in there with the hot glue gun. Okay, so that was my other flower. And then for this flower here, this is a flower that I made years ago. This is when I was learning how to make flowers from Trisha from a Little Shabby Chic. I used to watch her videos like, I don't know, 5-6 years ago, and I learned how to make this. So I had this in my stash for a long time. So I thought it went well with the color scheme here, and then I just needed to pop something in the middle, which is this embellishment here, and that's it. Okay, next is this flower here, which I got from Mood Designer Fabrics. Okay, that's this trim right here, and all I did was I popped one of these tiny embellishments here and in the middle, and then attach the flower to the bag. Okay, next flower. This flower here is one I bought at an antique store. It was it came with 3 flowers in a bag. I just didn't have this in the middle, so I made my own with a little center piece with flat back pearls, which are, you know, these here, and this trim. Okay, so I thought it matched perfectly the color of that flower, so that's how I did it. And then just attached it there. This flower here in the next to it, this is a flower that I also learned how to make from Trisha with a little shabby chic. And this is a shabby looking flower, which all I did was I cut a piece of felt, and I have these napkins that I have like a lot of napkins that they were given to me as a gift. Never used them and never will, but I thought I could use them to make flowers with, and so I cut them into round pieces, and I started forming petals. And these are the petals, and then I started attaching, you know, all the way around the felt, and at the end, when it's all, I have probably 2 or 3 layers here of petals. Then pop this in the middle, and then I gessoed the metal part because I didn't like it in that color for a shabby chic project. Maybe for another project I'll keep it in its original color, but for this purpose I gessoed it with, you could buy any gesso. This is the Martha Stewart one, so I gave it 2 layers and that was good enough. So that's that flower. Okay, then I had, this was a large doily, like a runner kind of thing, so I cut each individual piece of these flower looking things. So I just folded it twice, attached it here with hot glue gun, and I had like a, I don't know, like a little kind of like leaves, and then I just put one here and one there, so I have 2 right underneath this shabby chic looking flower. And I added a little piece of doily that I cut from another doily, a larger doily. I also popped these sprays under that doily, and as you know, the centerpiece. And I shabbied this up with a brush that I bought specially to shabby up my flowers. And this is a brush that's usually, it's used for what do you call this, when you want to tease your hair. So I bought that brush specifically for that purpose. Let me show you. That's this brush. Okay, so I only use this brush to shabby up my flowers, and it really makes the flowers look nice and fluffy. Okay, so here's another flower that I showed you up here. It's the same one. So all I did was I added these little tool with sprays, pearl sprays like up here. So I added some over here, and this flower is the same one as this up here. And in this corner I attached this applique, which is this one right here. I thought this was nice for the corner right there. And then on top of that I placed this flower which is this one from this trim. I got this trim from a store in Manhattan, and I can't remember the name of that store right now. But anyway, so that's this one. I cut one flower and placed it here, and I attached a flat back pearl, and these two flowers here come from this pack of flowers that I got from Michael's or Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure because I got this a long time ago, and I avocado dyed these. So it came out a very, very, very light pink. These 1, 2, 3, yeah, these 3, and the butterfly also I had to avocado dye. And this butterfly that came from eBay. I bought it from eBay. All I did was I attached it onto the bag, and then I cut one of these pieces right there and attached it to the butterfly like so, to give it a dimensional effect. Okay, and I attached the butterfly only in the middle because I wanted it to keep some movement. I wanted the wings to be free. And oh, excuse me, I need to drink some water after talking so much. Okay, then this flower comes from a trim that I got from Mood Designer Fabrics. That's this one. I think this is so adorable. I think I need to get more. So I just cut one, and then I popped a flat back pearl and placed it right there. And this rosette here is one I handmade using this. This is made of jersey. This trim. I bought this from a thrift store called Unique, and that's out on Long Island in Westbury. Okay, that came from that store. And also I attached these 3 pearls like water drops, but I placed them upside down. Teardrops, actually, that's what it's called. I attached it with E6000 because I figured that on the way, if I ever gave this away or as a Happy Meal or whatever, I didn't want these to pop out during shipping. So I don't know. So that's it. I think it's attached pretty well. So that's it pretty much. Oh, and the trim I used here is the same trim that I used on the handles, all the way on the sides, on the top, and on the handles. And then I also popped these flowers from this trim on all 4 corners, there and there. Okay, so, and then also I popped these 2 rosettes just like in the back. And that's it. This is my bag. I am very pleased with the results. I think the image is just very beautiful, and it was the image that inspired me to do everything else around. And I also made, before I go on, these little pearls, the teardrop looking pearls, I got them from Hobby Lobby. Okay, that's that. Oh, and this butterfly here I got from eBay, and that's this one. All I did was I attached flat back pearls on the antennas and on the head. Same thing here with this butterfly with the flat back pearls. Okay, and also to this applique I attached flat back pearls. It's hard to say that fast. And here too, onto all those flowers. Okay, so At the end of creating the whole bag, I thought this was kind of like a little detail I wanted to add. So I hand stitched this trim, like loopy trim. You can see, and then I popped the pearl so it wouldn't look kind of funny. And I wanted to show the canvas here. I think it was, I don't know, I think it looks nice, and it shows this too, the doily under this. So I attached this, I hand stitched this here for a reason, because I created something to attach to this, to these loops. Okay, so what I did is I created this charm, and on a previous video when I showed you the antique store on Long Island on Northport, I told you about this lady who sells these jars full of what I consider embellishments. They're kind of what people call junk jewelry, but here I don't think it's junk jewelry. You can always find something beautiful and make something else, give it a new life, second chance. So what I did was, this was a bracelet. It had other charms that I didn't care for, not for this project at least. So I removed all those charms that look kind of modern, and all of these other charms were in multiple jars that I bought from Mary, and I gathered all the charms that I thought I would need, and I started gessoing the ones that were metal, such as this one, and these two hearts, which have some kind of filigree. I think you could see that, I don't know. And I gesso this key, which comes from this packet that I got from Hobby Lobby. So then the key and this heart, which was in one of those jars, and I thought, oh, how cute, the key should be next to the locket. So then this other heart and this one, and I also added these pearls right here. All I did was I used all of these what do you call these? I forgot. These things. And I just created these charms with pearls and some of these crystals and these hearts. So that's, and also this comes from one of these, and this is from a trim I had. I just put these flat back pearls on both sides. So I attached all of these here, and so I created this charm, and I thought the charm was so cute right here. Let me move this out of the way. So, and look at this, I didn't even know it was the same length as the purse, and I thought that was so cute. This could be used with the charm or without it, but I love the sound of it and the look of it. So that's it. That's my embellished bag. Like I said, the image is everything. It's what inspired me. So I'm gonna zoom in to show you details. I'm trying to make this as quick as possible so it's not too long of a video. Okay, so that's that trim, and the lady, so pretty, and my flowers. Okay, and the charm. Okay, let's get in. This is the back. Okay, so that's it. This is my first ever embellished or altered canvas bag. I enjoyed making this bag tremendously. I guess I'm in love with the color scheme and especially the image and flowers, which I really love to make. Anyway, I hope you liked this video and found it inspirational. If you have any questions, let me know and I'll be happy to respond. Leave a comment if you'd like, and until next time, thank you for watching. Bye bye.